Hello, everyone. Welcome to Podcast Learn English 360 Degrees. For this episode, we've created a free PDF packed with vocabulary, helpful scripts, and the answers to the 3 key questions from today's topic to support your learning journey. Make sure to check it out. Now, are you ready? Let's dive in.
Hey, Ryan, I've been feeling over the moon lately.
Why is that, Emma? Did something exciting happen?
Yeah, I've been learning a lot of new idioms, and they make my conversations more colorful.
That's awesome! Idioms can really spice up your language. Do you have any favorites?
Definitely. I love a piece of cake. It means something is really easy.
Ah, yes. Like when you say, that test was a piece of cake, you mean it was really easy to do.
Exactly. What about you, Ryan? Do you have any favorite idioms?
One of my favorites is break the ice. It means to start a conversation in a social setting.
That's a good one. Like when you meet someone new, you might say something funny to break the ice.
Right. It helps to make everyone feel more comfortable.
Speaking of which, have you heard spill the beans?
Yes. That means to reveal a secret, right?
Correct. If someone accidentally tells a secret, you can say they spilled the beans.
These idioms are really interesting. Do you have any others?
Sure. Another one I like is once in a blue moon. It means something that happens very rarely.
I've heard that one too. Like, I go to the beach once in a blue moon means you don't go very often.
Exactly. And how about hit the sack? It means to go to bed.
Oh, I use that one all the time. When I'm really tired, I say, I need to hit the sack.
It's a fun way to say you're ready to sleep. How about under the weather?
That means feeling sick, right?
Yep. If you're not feeling well, you might say you're under the weather.
These idioms are so useful, but sometimes they're confusing for new learners.
I agree. That's why it's important to learn them in context. Like cut to the chase means to get to the point.
Right. Like, when someone is talking too much and you want them to get to the main point, you say, cut to the chase.
Exactly. And another good one is cost an arm and a leg. It means something is very expensive.
That new phone costs an arm and a leg, meaning it's really pricey.
Yes, it's a vivid way to describe something costly. Another favorite of mine is the ball is in your court.
That means it's your turn to make a decision, right?
Correct. If someone says the ball is in your court, it means it's your turn to take action.
These idioms definitely add flavor to our language. Do you have one more?
Sure. How about let the cat out of the bag? It means to reveal a secret accidentally.
Like if someone plans a surprise party and you accidentally tell the person, you let the cat out of the bag.
Exactly. It's a fun way to say you revealed a secret. You know, another idiom that's quite fun is barking up the wrong tree. It means to pursue a mistaken or misguided course of action.
Oh, like if someone thinks their friend is mad at them, but really they're just busy, you could say they're barking up the wrong tree.
Exactly. It's a way of saying they're looking for answers or blaming something incorrectly. Speaking of which, have you come across beat around the bush?
Yes, it means to avoid talking about what's important.
Right? If someone is not getting to the point, you can say they're beating around the bush.
These idioms really add color to our language.
Have you heard burning the midnight oil?
Yes, it means staying up late to work or study.
Correct. Like, I've been burning the midnight oil to finish this project, means staying up late to get it done.
Idioms are like little pieces of culture and history in our language. How about call it a day? It means to stop working on something, right?
Yes, when you've done enough for the day, you can say, let's call it a day. Another fun idiom is kick the bucket. It means to die, but it's often used in a lighter or humorous context.
I've heard that one. Like, when I kick the bucket, I want to be remembered for my jokes.
Exactly. It's a less direct way of talking about death. Speaking of less direct, have you heard of bite the bullet?
Yes, it means to face a difficult situation bravely.
Right. If you have to do something hard, you might say you need to bite the bullet and just do it.
These idioms really paint a picture.
What about hit the nail on the head?
That means to be exactly right about something, doesn't it?
Yes, if someone makes a perfect comment or observation, you could say they hit the nail on the head.
I love these expressions. They make conversations so much more interesting.
How about let sleeping dogs lie?
It means to avoid bringing up an old problem that could cause trouble again.
Correct. Sometimes it's better to not stir up past issues, so you let sleeping dogs lie.
Another one I like is miss the boat. It means to miss an opportunity. Like if you don't act quickly enough and miss out on something, you've missed the boat.
Precisely. It's a way to say you've missed your chance. Have you come across the elephant in the room?
Yes, it means an obvious problem or issue that everyone is ignoring.
Correct. If there's a big unspoken issue in a situation, it's the elephant in the room. These idioms are so vivid. This has been really fun, Ryan. Idioms can make learning English so much more enjoyable.
I agree, Emma. They bring a lot of character to the language.
Have you heard pulling someone's leg? It means to joke or tease someone.
Oh yes, like when someone tells you a ridiculous story and then says, just pulling your leg.
Exactly. It's a playful way to say you were joking. Another good one is sit on the fence.
That means to be undecided, right?
Yes, if someone is hesitant to make a decision, you could say they're sitting on the fence.
These idioms are fascinating.
What about through thick and thin?
It means to support someone no matter what.
Right. When you stay by someone's side in all situations, you're with them through thick and thin.
These expressions are so colorful.
One more I like is turn a blind eye.
It means to ignore something intentionally.
Correct. If you know something wrong is happening but you choose to ignore it, you're turning a blind eye.
These idioms really add depth to our conversations. Do you have any more?
Sure, how about the best of both worlds? It means to enjoy the advantages of two different things at the same time.
Like, if you have a job that lets you work from home and also travel, you could say you have the best of both worlds.
Exactly. It's a way to highlight having all benefits. And in the same boat?
It means to be in the same difficult situation as someone else.
Right. If you and a friend are both struggling with the same problem, you're in the same boat.
These idioms make language so much richer.
I've also heard hit the books a lot.
That means to start studying seriously.
Correct. If you need to prepare for an exam, you might say it's time to hit the books.
These idioms are like little shortcuts to express complex ideas. What's another one?
How about let the cat out of the bag? It means to reveal a secret accidentally.
Like, if someone plans a surprise party and you accidentally tell the person, you let the cat out of the bag.
Exactly. It's a fun way to say you revealed a secret.
These idioms definitely make learning English fun and engaging. Now, let's explore some essential vocabulary related to our topic.
Program you're about to listen to is Podcast Learn English 360 Degrees, 10-minute English.
Idiom. Idioms are phrases with meanings different from their literal words. Example, break the ice is an idiom that means to start a conversation. Conversation. Conversation is an informal exchange of ideas or thoughts between two or more people. Example, they had a lively conversation about their favorite idioms. Context. Mean, the situation in which a word or phrase is used, which affects its meaning. Example, idioms are easier to understand when learned in context. Expression. Expression is a word or phrase used to convey an idea, often figurative. Example, piece of cake is an expression meaning something is easy. Reveal. It means to make known something that was hidden or unknown. Example, she accidentally revealed her favorite idiom. Figurative, a non-literal use of words to create an effect. Example, idioms often have figurative meanings rather than literal ones. Culture means shared ideas, traditions, and expressions that characterize a society. Example, idioms reflect aspects of a culture's history and values. Conversation starter. Definition, a phrase or topic used to begin a conversation. Example, idioms can be fun conversation starters in language classes. Let's move on to the questions section. Try answering these 3 questions and check the PDF in the description for the answers. Have fun with the challenge.
Before we wrap up, here's a fun test of your idiom knowledge. See if you can figure out the meanings of these idioms. Share your answers in the comments below. Question 1. What does it mean if something costs a pretty penny? Question 2. What do we mean when we say someone is on cloud 9? Question 3. Can you tell us what it means to bend over backward for someone?
Thanks for joining us today. Remember to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.